Hey everybody, what is going on? My name is, as you know, Rundown, and I'm here to give you the rundown. I actually like it. On who should we do today, boys? Who should we give the rundown on?
My name is Swagni.
No, it's not.
Agni.
There we go. Let's do Agni, because he's a fun god to play. That took a minute. I was going to say a barrel of monkeys, but there's actually two monkeys in the game, and I really wanted to save that pun for them.
Time to burn.
So it actually didn't end up being like I expected it to be. Not the first time I heard that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with Agni's abilities. His passive, after landing 4 auto attacks, is better to show you. What was that? What? Son of a bitch. No, he's on fire. Okay, so after 4 auto attacks, this little bar thing fills up, and Agni's next ability that has fire damage attached to it, that is not your 3, which means your 2 or your 4, will deal dot damage over time. This is one of the craziest passives of the game, because late game, that shit ticks for like 100, and it stings like a bitch. Like a bitch. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up Agni so I can show you his abilities. Alright, so this is how you would level Agni. 2. No, yeah. 2. 3. 2. 1. 4. That's the first 5 levels of Agni. Write it down. Alright, so, starting over Agni. So that's his passive. His passive is that little dot thing. His 1 is called Noxious Fumes. So, I can place my 1 down.
For the fire.
And as you can see, it's basically gas. If I cast an ability in it, it will explode, dealing no extra damage, but simply stunning a target inside of it. So if I, let's say, oh, let me get some cooldown.
More fuel.
I was thinking about what to build. Plate. So if I have my 1 down, and I cast my 2, my 1 will explode and stun everyone inside of it. My 1 also does dot damage while people are inside, for a rather hilarious amount. You can see Odin isn't actually choking as much as he is laughing to death at how puny my damage is. So don't really use your 1 for damage. So yeah, that's going to be your 1. Your 2 is a flame wave that you throw out in front of you. It's basically just line damage. If it happens to hit your 1, it will make your 1 explode and stun. Your 1 can also, or excuse me, your 2 can also have your dot damage applied to it. So I will show you what that looks like. 14. Oh, it's so cute. Look at the 14s. Your 3 is a dash. It is one of the most powerful dashes in the game currently at the moment of June 5th, 2016, 5:56 p.m. on Sunday. So I can dash through this Odin. This does dot damage to them while they stand in it. So if that Odin was AFK, that would have done a lot of damage. That's pretty much it. So it's a really nice dash that you have. Your 4, which is your ultimate, is a ground targeter that you can place an ass distance away. Now your ultimate's a little unique. This is unique to Agni in that it has the lowest cooldown of all the ults in the entire game, not being 12 seconds, in fact actually being 20 seconds. For the purpose of this video, it will be 12 seconds though. This is what this looks like. Which is really, really cool. You shoot a meteor up, and then it comes down and does damage. That's going to be pretty much all of Agni's abilities on a nutshell. Your 2 and your 4 can proc your passive. Should you stack your passive before using abilities? Yeah, only if you're going to clear the wave early on. Late game, it does matter to an extent. If you can get your passive, nice. If you can't, Agni does enough damage anyway. You can see, it's just nice to have, I would say. Always use your 3 defensively. You can use your 3 to clear waves, but we'll go over that in a second. Alright, so let me show you how to level Agni. And then I'm going to have to de-level him as I show you how to strangely jungle with Agni. Of course, I'm going to go over his role as well. So Agni is actually a mid-lane god, which means he's typically not played in the jungle, typically not played in solo, and definitely not played a support or ADC role. Metas shift all the time, so if these roles aren't around anymore, I do apologize. So you're going to play him in mid. Which means you're going to be against another strong mid lane, so getting your wave clear is going to be priority. Yes, your 3 does deal more damage than your 2. However, If you want to clear with your 3, your escape's going to be on cooldown, which means we're going to prioritize our 2. So this is how you level Agni. Pay attention. 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, whoa, 1, 4, yeah. Don't listen to Alex there, he stopped paying attention. And that's going to be what you're going to want to prioritize with Agni. Does this change based upon what you're doing? Yes. In fact, if you're jungling Agni, that's not how you're going to level him at all. So, let me show you the weird part that is jungling Agni. So, I do have a bit of a confession to make. Agni is actually my favorite jungle in the entire game, because he's not meant to jungle. It's absolutely hilarious, and I love the fact that he's not meant to jungle, and he's actually a half-decent jungler. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. This buff's going to kick my ass. Alright, so if I'm going to jungle as Agni, I'm going to start with my 3. Please don't jungle with Agni, guys. It takes a real masochist to do this. I'm going to pull the creep and have them basically sit in my 3, and it's going to deal dot damage. And this buff is going to kick my ass. This is why Agni jungle isn't that good. I'm pretty sure this buff's gonna kill me. Damn. Cyclops berserking motherfucker. Alright. That's why Agni jungle's not that good. You can see how that buff kicked my ass. You're gonna have some help, obviously, clearing buff camps. And this is why my Agni jungle is my favorite. Is because he's not designed to do it. You see how he's not designed to do it? But once he actually starts getting some levels and some items online, he has one of the fastest jungle clears in the game. So that's how you would, in theory, clear the buff camp. Let's say I got level 2. I'll show you on the other buff camp. Your level 2 is a little bit stronger. Your clear doesn't actually start getting quicker till you put another point to your 3. So this buff camp may actually kick my ass too.
Ignite!
So what I did there was I hit it twice, then I used my 3 to put distance between me and the buff camp, so the buff camp stops attacking me. You can see how much smoother this is going now that I have my 2. Your 2 does not do as much damage as your 3 is going to do over time, so always start with your 3. And that's going to be pretty much it for all the buff camps. So you're going to want to hit it twice. It's just basically build up your passive, dash through it, turn around, use your 2 with the passive on it, so that you get that dot damage on there and you actually start clearing waves effectively. So I'm going to go and throw another point into my 3, and you're going to see just how much quicker this is going to be.
Ignite!
You can see I'm basically taking, like, basically took, what, 50 damage or 70 damage from that camp, which is a lot less than I took the last time. So if I'm jungling as Agni, I'm actually going to do this number here, and then max out my 2. Going to that. So my level priority is going to look a little bit like this. I might actually even be tempted to level my 3, max it out, just because your 3 does so much damage.
Ignite!
If they sit in it the entire duration. Like, that's all you ever really need, and your 2 is going to be a little bit more easy damage to guarantee. And there's one other little bit I want to cover with Agni jungle, which is how to effectively gank with him, because as Agni jungle, you really need to get ahead early. And so what I like to do is, if I'm ganking somebody, they don't see me, and I come around in lane, what I like to do is place my 1 down,
Fire! Ignite!
dash through it, and what that's going to do is make them sit in my flame wave, or excuse me, my flame path a little bit longer than they would normally, which as well as cause a lot of people to panic. So that's going to, be a little bit more effective of a gank than simply walking up and going, like
Ignite! Fuel for the fire!
and then dashing through them. I like to go ahead and dash first, because if you're playing Agni, you're pretty much going to be all in anyway. So that's going to be how to jungle as Agni. Now I'm going to show you how to lane as Agni, which is a lot of fun. For Agni, I didn't go over too much for the starter items, especially for Thor, which Thor would have had a Bluestone Pendant, but that doesn't matter now. That video's already out. Between these two, I say it depends. If I think I'm going to get poked out, or I think I need to out-clear the enemy mage. Probably go Soulstone, just because I don't go it enough. No, that's wrong. Yeah. I'd go something like this. Well, there we go. And I'm gonna level down. Grab my 3 first. And let's go ahead and clear this out. Alright, so I'm laning as Agni. Can I actually ult? I can't, even though I have full passive. So I'm laning as Agni. I see the creeps are a-coming. Oh no, they're a-coming! They're all so Irish, apparently. Oh wait, that's just me. And I'm gonna dash them. Haha! Look how quick they're dying. Look at that. Yes. Bird. That was easy. Next I'm gonna grab is my 2. Wait, rundown. Yes, little Timmy? Why did you dash the wave? Doesn't that put you at risk? It sure does, Timmy. So, let's go ahead and start with my 2. You'll see it's gonna be not as quick, but it's significantly safer. As you can see, I didn't dash the wave, and now... Thor! I'm safe to run away like a little bitch. That's what we want to have. Which means I'm going to go ahead and try to maxing my 2 over my 3 in lane. So you can use your 3 for that first wave, but do be careful. Because after that first wave, you're done using your 3 to clear waves unless you are absolutely certain the enemy Thor is nowhere near you.
Ignite!
Hey, Thor's over in right lane. Huh. I should probably rotate right. Oh well, me push tower. You no need to rotate. Don't do that. Don't smork. Alright, you're basically gonna max out your 2. That's gonna be pretty much it for clearing waves as Agni. This is very, bare bones, pretty simple.
Ignite!
Pretty much it. That's it. Now I'll go around to gank as Agni. These videos are getting quicker and quicker. I like that. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing well. I'm bored, so I'm making videos for YouTube that I know no one's gonna watch. How about that shit, huh? Let's go with this, this. Should also, yeah, and then one more item. Bancross because it's hilarious. Or, yeah, Bancross. I don't know, I almost tempted to go Pythagorean's Piece. We'll go Bancross. Alright, so, how to gank as Agnis. First things first, you're probably going to want your passive up, which means you can get your passive by hitting minions, hitting creep, which I just said, hitting buff camps, hitting gods, hitting dead ass, doesn't matter. You can get your passive up. So, let's gank Chicken Boy here. Who else is in the mood for fried chicken? Fucking love chicken. I actually just had chicken not that long ago. Next what I had for lunch was chicken. Delicious. What the? There's a chicken over there. How should I gank him? I got it. Let's initiate with my ultimate, and then place my 1 at the ground to stun him. It'll look something like this.
Fire!
That way my stun will be instant. While he's stunned, what else could I do? Do I have an ability that does a lot of damage? Well, Rundown said my 3 does a lot of damage. That means I can go something like...
Fire!
Huh. That's a lot of fire. I like where this is going. You should, little Timmy, because that's how you're going to gank his ass. So, I'm going to wait for all 3 bombs to be up. Not that it matters. We're literally going to be eating fried chicken here in a matter of moments. I had one video that I actually forgot to record the audio on, so I was really Bible thump. Here we go.
Fire!
Rundown. Yes, Timmy. He didn't even get an auto attack off. Oh, yeah, thanks, Timmy. Thanks for pointing that one out for me. Yeah, he did. Let's say he were to actually survive, which you can do something like this.
Fire!
You have slain an enemy.
True or false? Agni's ultimate is the hardest hitting mage ultimate in the game. I think true? I think it's right behind Anubis. Anubis actually, I believe, has the hardest mage hitting ultimate in the game currently on June 5th, 2016, Sunday, 6:07 p.m. and 22 seconds, according to my computer. That's going to be pretty much it. Oh, yeah, if you don't have your ultimate up. If you don't have your ultimate up as Agni, you should probably start by grabbing the nearest knife, heading to a bathroom, and then doing what comes naturally and shave your face. If you don't have your ultimate up as Agni, what I like to do, this is really, really difficult to do. I'd probably not recommend doing this, but what you can do to get the stun off is go.
Ignite fuel to the fire.
So, what I did there, let me break down more of how the combo of Agni's abilities actually works, because I'm sure I'm losing some of you. You're like, run down, please stop. I don't.
They won't
I
put out
don't,
my
man.
flame.
You're so confusing. Okay. Noxious Fumes has a cast time of 0.3 seconds, I believe. All your other abilities, you can actually cast and then cast Noxious Fumes on the ground. So your two abilities that actually, or all three of your abilities that actually proc your Noxious Fumes, you can cast them and then cast Noxious Fumes on top of them to position the stun wherever you want. So for example, my Bomb,
Fuel for the fire.
I can stun over there if the enemy Raw happens to try to juke out of the way. Same goes with my Flame Wave. I can actually cast my Flame Wave and then my stun, my 1, because my 2 is technically still traveling outwards. This is also really useful if I'm trying to get away from the Thor that just... Thor! Oh god!
Fuel for the fire.
I can place the 1 back on my Path of Flames anywhere I want along my path to stun Thor. So I can dash away from Thor! And then once I see him hammer, I can go
For the fire.
and stun him. And this is going to give me time to get away. Agni is also, I believe, the second or third most powerful over-the-wall mage. Rundown. What does that mean? Well, let me show you, Timmy. Timmy, I'd really appreciate if you stopped watching my videos. So, there's a... Hold on.
This will light up the dark.
So, there's an Odin over there. Shut up, Agni. So, there's an Odin over there. I know because I placed a ward. What does this mean? It means I can rain death upon the Odin on the other side. So, let's do just that.
Fire. Ignite.
I just did 77 plus 626 plus 626 plus 626 plus 643. A lot of damage. Get that graphic off the screen. I just did a lot of damage over the wall. And could Odin do anything to stop it? Yes, he could have beads, could have jumped up. Shut the fuck up. He did nothing to stop it. There's nothing he could have done. So it means I can sit here
For the fire.
and basically cast spells over the wall without ever having to contribute to the fight, which means Agni is a very safe mage, regardless of what some people would say. You're also noticing that my bombs aren't costing me any mana. How about that shit? Which means if Agni's out of mana, he still has some stuff to his availability. That's going to be pretty much it for Agni. He's not very straightforward, very, very high skill cap god. As far as difficulty, I would rate him at about... To learn what he does, easy. But there is a huge difference between a good Agni and a I'm just learning Agni. And I just bought my first computer. I don't know what Smite is, so I'm going to download it, Agni. So a shit Agni, otherwise known as a noob Agni, is awful and is going to die a lot because they're going to go like this. Oh, an Odin. Huh. Huh. Guess I should dash now. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, don't do that. Use your dash defensively. Like, that's pretty much the key to Agni, is just that. Using your dash defensively. Don't stand around, think about the situation, and go, there's birds up in that sky. How about that shit? There's a cat at my feet. Don't take in the scenery. Stop that. If you think you're in trouble, turn around. That's it. And dash away. And dash away. And then stun.
Fuel for the fire.
And you're good. You're outie. Just like that. That's a good Agni. And there know when to initiate. You can go
Fuel for the fire.
and mark the path as they go down. Look at my passive, by the way. 142. That's like 500 damage from just a passive. I only have 1,780 health. It's stupid. Alright, well that's going to be pretty much it for Agni. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to take them up with my
More
complaints
fuel.
department. It is currently located inside of my ass, because it is the only part of me that still gives a shit. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to basically harm Ra's booty. No, harm Odin's booty. So yeah, you can stick around if you want to. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the very next video, in which I will probably go over that god. It's on screen, because I'm only doing 3 videos today. So yeah, that god. I don't know which one it is. Eh. Eh.